Good afternoon, Wolf Pack. How the fuck are we doing today? So, I told you we're gonna start doing things a little bit differently. I think I've been working on this part, so I'm gonna put this intro song in right now, so y'all can listen to this while I tag the group members that want to be tagged to let them know that I'm going live. So here we go.
See, change is inevitable, so it's never too late to make a difference as an individual. Cause we gotta do that to become better as a whole. All for one, and one for all.
Okay. I know I played that twice. I gotta do a quick mic check. I do not want this messing up on me. So give me a second. Bear with me. Yep, sounds good, guys. All right, we're going to get into this. Told y'all I'm trying things differently. I am trying to add new things and implement new things. So one of the new things that I want to start doing. I know I've come up with many new things and I've not stuck with it. I've not been consistent with it. I apologize. I'm trying to get better at that. We're all learning. We're all freaking trying to get better. That's what the fuck we're here for, right? So one of the new things that I'm going to try to start implementing is something that's called leading the pack. Basically, pack member contributions. It's going to be things that I bring off of the Facebook group, either memes, quotes, maybe some things that other pack members have to say that has either resonated with me for this day, or that I just liked and happened to see. Now, I want everybody to understand something, okay? Please don't get butthurt if I don't use your stuff. It's nothing to do with me playing favoritisms. It's I'm not trying to call just one person out or use just one person all the time. It's whatever I hop on and see for the day and it resonates with me, or it goes along with the topics that I'm trying to bring up, or that I really like it. So if your stuff doesn't get used for the day or for a while or something, just know it's nothing against you. It's just basically I'm picking things before I get on live, creating a little slideshow and using it. If there is something that you want used and you think that's something important, send me a message. Tag me in the comment. Say, hey, I'd like this to be used. I think this could be helpful. Whatever it is. I don't know. Well, like I said, we're trying different and new things. So with that, we're going to get into this new segment, or whatever you want to call it, new part of the show. And again, it's called leading the pack. It's pack members' contributions. And with my handy dandy little friggin' share screening now that I have, I can bring up exactly what I'm talking about so you guys can see it too. If you noticed, I made sure I actually made this slide, but I took it out of the Facebook group, and I made sure at the top of the slide it says credit goes to pack member Alicia. Thank you for all the ones that I use. I don't want I hope you know that your contributions to the group, the things that you guys do in the group, it's this group is the way it is not only because of me, but mostly because of you guys adding things, commenting, liking, sharing, posting, all this stuff. Freaking that's why I wanted to come up with this, because I want your guys' hard work for this group to know that it's appreciated and it's being put out there. And I want the podcast listeners to also know what's being shared in the group. Hopefully it helps somebody out there. So again, this is the little segment I want to start doing called leading the pack. Basically this is the pack members that are in the group that are posting constantly, posting things that I like, posting things that that resonate or may go with the topic that I'm trying to go with, or just shit I want you guys to know. So leading the pack. All right. The first slide goes to credit goes to pack member Alicia. And the meme that goes along with this is basically it says, take care of your inner self. Your soul lives there. Again, take care of your inner self. Your soul lives there. She also commented on in the caption and added her own words that said, good morning and happy Monday, everyone. It's a new week to start fresh and new. Be safe. Try to keep positive. Go after your goals and dreams. Enjoy life. Have fun. Work out. Meditate. Stay hydrated. Spend time with your family, friends, and significant others. And make time for yourself. Live and love life to the fullest because life is too short. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Love you all. Woohoo. Okay, so that's what she said. Again, thank you, Alicia. I appreciate you doing that. Okay, the next one I have, and the next 3 or 4 slides, you're going to hear Jamie's name a lot. He posts a lot, and he keeps up with, perspectives of the day, higher affirmations. I think I found. He posts a lot of this different stuff, and he makes sure he posts a perspective of the day every day to go off of. I may not always use them. There's one in here that was actually for October 1st. This is October 3rd. I happen to like the October 1st one because it kind of went with what I want to talk about today. So if you hear his name a lot, like, again, I'm not picking favorites. It's just whatever I'm finding, and for the people that post a lot. So hold on real quick, please. Okay. I'm still trying to get used to this bouncing back and forth to screens and everything. So credit goes to the pack member, Jamie. Thanks for leading the pack, Jamie. We really appreciate this. The meme that he's posted from Higher Perspective is breathe. Sometimes the best thing you can do is not think, not wonder, not imagine, and not obsess. Just breathe and have faith that everything will work out for the best. That really resonated with me today. Sometimes you just need to take a breath. Sometimes you just need to relax for a second. Just take a breath, real deep breath, and like I said, have faith that everything will work out for the best. Sometimes that's all we can do. The next one, again, leading the pack. Credit goes to pack member Jamie. Appreciate you, Jamie. This one is for October 3rd, 2022. Perspective of the day. There are friends that are like food. You need them almost every day. There are friends that are like medicine. You look out for them when you are feeling blue, and they'd always make you feel better. There are friends that are like illnesses. They look out for you and take all of your energy. But the most valued ones are like air. You know they are there no matter what, even if you don't see them often. I really like that one because it puts people into categories in your life. Friends, family, whatever it is. It puts people into categories and how you should really look at them. I'm going to read this again so you understand and you can hear it again. So, perspective of the day. There are friends that are like food. You need them almost every day. There are friends that are like medicine. You look out for them when you are feeling blue, and they'd always make you feel better. There are friends that are like illnesses. They look out for you and take all of your energy. But the most valued ones are like air. You know they are there no matter what, even if you don't see them often. All right, we're going to move on. So the next, one that Jamie, the pack member, credit goes to is just says October 3rd, 2022. It is only heavy because you are deciding over fuck me. It's probably a phone call I've been waiting for a while, but you're a dick for calling me while I'm live. So we're going to start again. I apologize. I had my phone on silent. October 3rd, 2022. Credit again goes to Jamie, pack member Jamie. It is only heavy because you are deciding over and over again to carry it. Embrace change. Loosen up your sense of identity. Let yourself walk a new path. You do not have to ignore or erase the past. You just have to wholeheartedly embrace the present and move on. I liked that one. Thank you. Thank you again, Jamie. So we're going to go to this next one. Again, another one from Jamie. But this one is October's first source message. October is primed for affirmations becoming truth, dreams becoming reality. You're leveling up to meet the demands of this new level of your life. You're choosing to forgive. You're honoring your emotions. You're prioritizing self-care. You're giving attention to the things that you have been lingering. You're letting go of your old story and making space for the universe to deliver a new one. You're supporting your body. You're welcoming positive and freeing thoughts. You're transitioning your lows to highs. Enough of the back and forth. You know what you desire and deserve. It's all here for you. All right. I'm going to go to the next one. Which one are we on? We're on six out of 8. So bear with me. All right. The next one, again, credit goes to pack member. Oh no, I'm sorry. This one wasn't Jamie's. This one, leading the pack. Credit goes to pack member Zach. Appreciate you, Zach, for posting this. It says giving up on a goal because of a setback is like slashing your other 3 tires because you got a flat. You understand? I'm going to read that one again. That one's short, so I'm going to read it again. Giving up on a goal because of a setback is like slashing your other 3 tires because you got a flat. What that is basically saying is when you give up on a goal because one thing happens or one thing upsets you or one thing doesn't go your way, or you don't get the result like you want out of this, and you just completely give up and don't no longer go after this goal or try to catch this dream, basically you're just slashing your other 3 tires. Instead of working on that, changing the tire, fixing the tire, putting a new tire on there and going on about your business and keep going, you just go out there and slash all 3 tires and give up. All right. So the next one. Thank you, Zach. I really like that one. I appreciated that one. That one really resonated with me today because of one of the topics I want to talk about. All right. So back to Jamie, pack member Jamie. Credit goes to him. Appreciate you leading the pack, Jamie. This is a daily affirmation that he's posted. It says, I am patient. I am calm and relaxed because I know that everything I want is making its way to me right now. All I need to do is be myself in order to receive that which is truly meant for me. I release all anxiety and stress about the future. I have faith that everything will work out in the end. So I like that one. Thank you, Jamie. All right, this next one. I've kind of always wanted to do this, and this is something that I need to start looking for more. Thank you to the pack member Heather for posting this, because this is exactly what I have been wanting to do for a long time, to gathering different celebrities, different icons, different influencers, different people in the world that a lot of people end up looking up to and say, that, hey, it must be nice that they got there, or like, oh, I wish I would did this, or I wish, I was them, or whatever, and blah, blah. And we look up to these people, right? A lot of key ones, Oprah Winfrey, friggin' Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, all these different people that we look up to and I kind of idolize, and just like, they're our heroes, or we're just like, oh, I wish I was like them. So with that, I wanted to basically gather that kind of information and say, hey, they didn't start out this way. They went through a lot of different shit. They went through a lot of different pain and heartache and all these different things that is, fucked them up along the way, or but they never gave up, and they eventually got what they were seeking for. So this one again the credit goes to pack member Heather. Thank you again for leading the pack. Your contributions are very valued in this group. All of yours, everyone's, that post, everybody. I'm not trying to single nothing out, play favorites. So this one is about J.K. Rowling. I know, most people know her name. She's the one that came up with Harry Potter, invented Harry Potter, wrote about the books Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, right? So it says, and this is, kind of tells about her life and how this all started. It says at age 17, she was rejected from college. At age 25, her mother died from disease. At age 26, she suffered a miscarriage. At age 27, she got married. Her husband abused her, and despite this, her daughter was born. At age 28, she got divorced and was diagnosed with severe depression. At age 29, she was a single mother living on welfare. At age 30, she didn't want to be on this earth, but she directed all her passion into doing the one thing she could do better than anyone else, and that was writing. At age 31, she finally published her first book. At age 35, she had released 4 books and was named Author of the Year. At age 42, she sold 11 million copies of her new book on the first day of release. This woman is J.K. Rowling. Remember how she considered suicide at age 30? Today, Harry Potter is a global brand worth more than $15 billion. Never give up. Believe in yourself. Be passionate. Work hard. It's never too late. So that is something that I have been wanting to do for a very long time. I just have not had the time or all the other bullshit excuses that I could come up with to show you guys. J.K. Rowling with Harry Potter is one of the most well-known books out there. It's not in there, and I'm pretty sure, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that her book was like before it was even rejected. Hold on, give me one quick second because I want to look that up. Oh, J.K. Rowling. See, I should have had this. I should have had this put in here. How many times did J.K. Rowling get denied for Harry Potter? So rejected 12 times. Okay, all right. So it says, she was turned down by 12 publishers before finding the one that actually would accept her book. So you hear that? Do you understand that? Everything I just rattled off from age 17 to age 42, everything that she rattled off. Now it wasn't put in there. I don't know at what age. So probably around age 31, it said she finally published her first book. So before 31, so probably maybe we'll say 30. She got rejected 12 times. 12 different publishers rejected Harry Potter. Do you know, could you imagine being those 12 publishers right now kicking themselves in their fucking ass for not publishing and not, giving this woman a chance, and all the money and fame and everything that they have lost because they're like, nah, we don't want to deal with her. Nah, it's not that good. Like, they are probably kicking themselves in the ass every fucking day for not getting a hold of her book and telling her no that many years ago. So again, right there at the end, it says, never give up, believe in yourself, be passionate, work hard. It's never too late. She didn't get Well, okay, I'm sorry. I don't know when she started writing. It said 30. At age 30, no, at age 30, she didn't want to be on this earth, so she started writing. I think she was doing that, well before. But she published her first book at age 31. How many of us right now? I'm 36 years old. 36 years old, and I still ain't got fucking life figured out. I got a few comments over here I want to go look at real quick. Okay, so age 31, friggin' very, very fucking right, or at age 30, she's about ready to take her own life. Friggin', she's done. Age 29, she was a single mother living on welfare. At age 28, she just got divorced. At age 27, she got married and to an abusive husband. But then at age 31, her first book was published. Age 35, she had four books and was named author of the year. At any point in time, if she would have gave up and just said, fuck it, 12 times she was rejected. 12 times. Rejected. Said, nope, your book wasn't good enough. Nope, we don't want to work with you. No, whatever the fuck they said. She didn't give up. She kept going. 31 years old. I'm 36 years old. And I'm just now trying to get this speaking career and follow this dream and do all this shit. It's never too late, you guys. It is never too late, but you can't give up. It does not matter how many no's you receive. You can't give up. So, all right, that ends that. So that took like 22 minutes. I hope you all got something out of that. I want to keep doing that. It's not always going to be that long. I just, kept finding, and that's what I just did. I got on here. I already knew about a subject I wanted to talk about, but I got on here and was kind of scrolling through the Facebook group, doing my daily check, and started seeing things like this really resonates with me. Like I really, really want to do this. Like, so I'm going to start trying to implement it more. Now, understand I can't do this every time, especially if I do a live on my phone. I'm starting to do it more and more on the computer because I like this StreamYard, something that I've been scared of for months to get back on the computer and start doing. I'm going to take a drink. Hold on. And it's not that bad. I want to check the mic. Okay. I keep checking the mic to make sure there ain't no background noise because we got babysitting kids and, freaking people living in the house, of course, and everything like that. I don't have my own studio office that's enclosed and you can't hear no sound. But I want to make sure the mic is still working because I've been having a lot of technical difficulties here lately. So, all right, for our next one. If you see at the bottom, it's scrolling. It says find Yanas Wolf Pack on podcasts, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. There's also a 5-second delay between what I say and when you hear it. There's 5 seconds there. So, again, I'm going to say, friggin' Yana, if you're trying to find Yanas Wolf Pack on podcast, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, look for and search for Yana is spelled Y-A-N-A-S. Yanas. It stands for You're Not Alone, but Y-A-N-A-S space wolf space pack. Don't spell out space. I'm just saying. They're 3 different words. Okay. I did have somebody contact me. It was like, I was looking for you forever, and I was putting it all together in one as one word. Like you didn't say that there was 3 words. I thought that was implied. I apologize. So for somebody else that may be looking for the pack, I also try to in every YouTube video and every podcast, I put all of this information: how you can find us, how you can support me through Patreon, how you can find everything in the description. It has links to everything. All right. So we're going to move on now. Now we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of the fucking of the live. So I am hyped the fuck up, right? I'm hyped the fuck up. And let me make sure I got this friggin' up. Yep, I do. It's right here. So I'm hyped the fuck up because I got my first no. I got my first fucking no that somebody does not want to work with me with this whole interview thing. If you've been listening for a while, I've been telling you guys, and I'm still working on it. I'm still setting it up. It's coming. I'm just waiting on people to get back with me, answer the questions that I sent them, so it makes it the good podcast that they want it to be, and it gives us a basic guide so we don't get off topic too much, and we can go right back into it. Now, I've been sending these emails out like all weekend. I sent out about like 10 or 15 to different nonprofits and stuff. I have a few people that I'm just waiting on filling out this questionnaire, and then we're going to get this whole interview and stuff processed. We're going to start bringing on guests and stuff onto the lives, and then you can hear them. My idea. And if you know of any nonprofits around you, if you know, and I'm not just, this isn't just for Ohio or my local town and city and everything like that, state, if you have a nonprofit out there, or you know of a nonprofit that you want a shout out and you want them to friggin' you want them to do an interview on here, please friggin' send them my way. Tell them about me, or let me know. Send me a private message or an email. The email is yanaswolfpack@gmail.com. I didn't state that earlier. Again, yanaswolfpack@gmail.com. But send me an email. Also send me, questions, suggestions, comments, telling me, fucking you could do this better, or freaking you're doing great. Support me in that way. Telling me I'm doing a good job and you're enjoying this content. Give me some constructive criticism. Constructive criticism. Constructive criticism. What the fuck is constructive criticism? I'm gonna start using that. So I'm excited. So how like you start something and you got this grand idea and you got this plan, and like so this is how it ran in my head. It was like I went around and I started talking to these nonprofits. If you all remember, like a good month, maybe 2 months ago, I went around, started talking to these nonprofits, kind of asking, get my name out there, telling them, I want to become a speaker, blah, 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 this and that. And the one thing I heard a lot, frequently, commonly used, was from each nonprofit that I went and spoke to, was basically in this, same roundabout way. I would, find them and I'd be like, I didn't even know you were here. I didn't know, you guys even existed. I didn't know you guys, did this and you were here for these type of people and blah, blah. And they all basically told me the exact same thing. And that was, unfortunately, yeah, we get that a lot. People don't know about us until they really need us. I started hearing this over and over and over again from a lot of different nonprofits and other organizations that deal with mental health services. And I come up with this grand fucking idea. I thought it was the best idea in the world. You know how that is, right? You feel that same way. You just think it's the most fucking best idea in the entire world. And I'm like, okay, I have the people in my group that I know do not know about these nonprofits and different mental health organizations that are there to help people. And that's why, what they've created their business and everything over. Hold on real quick. I got a cough, so I'm putting myself on. Okay. I didn't want to do that too loud in you guys' ear. So I have this group of people that suffer with mental health issues, and I have podcast listeners that suffer through mental or battle. I apologize. I don't like using suffering anymore. You're battling. I caught myself. You're battling through these mental health issues. And so I come up with this great idea, and I was like, okay, well, there's obviously a gap. There's a gap between people or between the nonprofits and organizations to do with mental health. And then, over here is the people that have no fucking clue about them, that has never heard about them, or even know that these services and resources exist to them. Somewhere between here and here, there's a gap. They're not meeting. They're not getting the right people. They're not, understanding that they have. And let me tell you, before I came up with this idea, I did not truly understand how many organizations and nonprofits are out there that help and have these services and resources available for people that are going through the things that we have gone through. So I'm beginning to figure out, like, there is a shit ton. I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years now. I've been doing these lives and had this group for 4 years. I've been working on myself for 5 years. Why have I never heard of any of these places? The Journey for Self, that one is going to be a very, very big contribution to this group. We are in the works of quite a few things, but she started, and MJ is her name. She started back in 2016, I believe. And that was, how many years ago was that? So 2016 is 4 years to 20. 6 years? Okay, yeah, six years ago. She started that. I did not know or hear about her until 2 months ago. So I come up with this idea, right? I come up with this great scheme, grand plan of an idea. I want to be a speaker. I don't have a PhD. I don't have all this knowledge. I'm only one person. I only have so much time on my hands that can help so many different people that, even there's people that I don't have the knowledge, the time, and the background, college degree background to help certain people. So instead of me going and getting all those things, or me starting my own nonprofit or organization like I was planning on last year of doing, instead of doing that, why should I just be another cog in the wheel that nobody has heard about? Why not just send the people that I know to the people that are already doing this? It's a win-win, value for value. I'm not asking shit from them except to say, hey, put my name out there, put my podcast out there, and we can do an interview together. You share it. People will hear my podcast. Let me know if there's any speaking events that you would like to come for me to come to, blah, blah, blah. Value for value. And I'm actually doing free advertising for these people, right? Like and then, okay, so when I interview one nonprofit or organization, that's great, right? I'll interview one of them. And then, so that's going to hit. So say that nonprofit and organization, they have a Facebook, I'm just using this for example to make the numbers easier, but they have a membership or Facebook followers of 100 people. Okay, that's 100 more people that that this podcast and me and this group might be able to reach out to. So then we get another nonprofit and organization, and I do another interview with them, and then say they have 300-400 people. Well, those 300-400 people may have not have heard about the first one that we did, the first interview, the first nonprofit, or this and that, and it just starts creating a chain effect where it's getting names out there and doing all this different stuff, right? So how when you got that great scheme of a plan, it sounds fucking great, right? Like who wouldn't want free advertisement for their business? Who wouldn't want free advertisement for their things that they're trying to get out there, right? Especially when the very organization that I talked to about this and told them what I was trying to do, and that friggin' told them what I was trying to make, said that they don't have enough people to come and sign up for their services. A lot of people don't know about them, and they can't get enough volunteers, right? These very people, this organization. And imagine you having this great idea, which this has happened so many times in our lives, right? We have this great idea, and then somebody comes along and tells you no. I don't want to do it. It's not good enough. It's, what I don't believe what you're doing in. I don't believe that you're good enough. I don't believe in the idea. It sucks. Whatever. They shoot your hopes and dreams down, right? What I just read about J.K. Rowling. What did I just read about her? 12 times she got rejected. 12 times. I got my first rejection. My first rejection. I got told no. And I'm not sitting here freaking old boo-hooing and crying and just like, oh, well, this sucks and this idea is going to go bad and blah, blah. Remember what I said about the whole fucking, one of the pack members? It says giving up on your goal and your idea and your dreams when something bad comes along just because you get a flat is like going out there and slashing all 3 tires. That's normally what most people do, right? They're like, oh, once they get told no once or twice or 10 or 15 or 100 fucking times, once they get told no that many times, they're defeated. They're all right, I quit, I give up. 9 times out of 10, the person that was told no 100 times actually got told fucking yes, a few times somewhere in there. But normally, most people nowadays, it's that one no that fucks them up and makes them stop and makes them quit. All right, I'm done. I just got rejected. My biggest fear the whole time was, these people ain't gonna want to work with me, and I'm not gonna get nowhere, and I'm not gonna be able to do this, and I'm not gonna be able to do that. Oh my God, like no, I can't do it. And then finally I put myself out there, and then oh fuck, I just got told no. My brain just affirmed everything that I tried to fucking tell myself and tell me not to do. Now I'm fucking stupid. I told you your ass that you should have fucking done this shit, right? Isn't that how your brain usually works and how it usually goes? So, mine did the complete opposite today when I seen this email. Like, could you hear the joy and the excitement in my voice right now? If you're watching live, do you see me how animated I'm being? Friggin', do you hear me being all sad and like, oh, it fucking sucks, you guys. Like, I got told no, and it's fuck that. This first fucking no is making me push harder. This first fucking no is like, oh, okay, you don't want to work with me? All right, but so feelings over facts, like I've been talking about for the last, little while, for the last few weeks, however long it's been since I did that podcast. Feelings over facts, or I'm sorry, facts over feelings. I was getting it wrong. Facts over feelings. I might have got 1 no. But I also got 2 yeses. And it was before I even got that fucking no. So why let myself fuck myself up with that no? Now, the thing I don't truly understand is like what I said earlier was I went to this organization, nonprofit, explained to them what I wanted to do, and these people were excited to hear about me, excited to give me their pamphlets, excited like, yeah, free advertising, yeah, like, yeah, we'd be all willing to do that, blah, 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 right? Then when I send them the email that they told me to send them, they come back and this is the email that they sent me. I'm gonna read it word for word. I'm gonna keep the nonprofit's name out of this because I'm not bashing them. I'm not. I actually want to thank them, and I'm going to reply and thank them for saying, hey, I appreciate you being my first no, because now it's going to make me drive harder. What would have made you? Can you give me any tips, tricks? What would have made you? Or you'll understand after this. So it says, hi, Chris. Thank you for reaching out to nonprofit organization regarding on an interview on your podcast. We are grateful for the invitation. However, at this time, we will not be able to complete an interview. I wish you much success as you advocate for mental health in our community. Gratefully, such and such. Did you hear that? Like, so they weren't flat telling me no, fucking not forever. They were just like, hey, basically, we don't have the time right now to be able to do this. Okay, all right, great. Like, so my reply back to them is going to be, thank you for responding. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your consideration. When if you do get, a time available, please let me know, because I would still love to do what I'm doing for you. There's no hard feelings. There's no this and that, blah, blah. But I would also like to know, is it something, was there something that I maybe did wrong? Or did you just really don't have no time? Which if they come back and say, well, yeah, I'm sorry, we really just don't have no time right now. Bull fucking shit. All right. If the nonprofit and your organization is as important as you say it is, then why wouldn't you want some free advertisement? Like, why wouldn't you want to get to the right people? Right. Like, and so, and this one actually isn't, this one would have benefited. You know what? Fuck it. Like I said, I'm not bashing, but I'm gonna tell you who it is. I'm not bashing. I'm not, friggin', I'm not mad. I'm not upset, and I'm not criticizing this nonprofit and this organization. But this is one of the ones that I was really excited about, because it wasn't to really help us. It was to help what they do. And it's the organization, is the nonprofit called Big Brother and Big Sister. That the Big Brother, Big Sister, or the is the organization that gets out there and say, like, for me, for example, I can take a kid basically underneath my wing and take this kid, that maybe don't have a father, maybe don't have a mother, maybe don't have family, or maybe has, some trouble going on in their life, whatever it is. I can take this kid and go do some fun things with them and be their mentor and teach them some things and, do this kind of stuff. So I thought, I was like, hey, like, yeah, this ain't to do with mental health, but how cool would it be for the group and people in the group and other people in the podcast to be like, because this is one of the ones that I did not even know was in Sydney. I had never fucking heard of them. I knew of Big Brother, Big Sister from TV and fucking, TV shows and commercials, stuff like that. But I did not even know there was one in Sydney, Ohio. So if I don't know about it, a lot of other people don't know about it, right? And those were their exact fucking words to me when I walked into their office trying to find Journey for Self. And I'm like, hey, can you help me get a hold of these people? And like, by the way, what do you guys do? Like, I didn't even know you were here. And they legit said, unfortunately, we get that a lot. A lot of people mistakenly come in and find us because they're looking for directions or something to go someplace else. So my idea was like, hey, like, let's work together and let me bring you people that have mental health issues and give them a purpose. Go out there and say, hey, friggin' that, because what do we all need a lot is to feel better. Sometimes we need a purpose. What better way to do that than to go help, some kid that don't have a family or, friends or is going through some kind of trouble in their life. Give yourself a purpose to where you are going to help a kid. Sounded like a pretty, fucking win-win situation, right? Like, yeah, they're not to deal with mental health, but I could use the mental health in our aspect of saying, hey, you want a purpose? You want to feel good about yourself? You want to do something that actually matters? Go to Big Brother and Big Sister and freaking go to their thing here in their office in Sydney, Ohio, and sign up with them and become a mentor for some kid. What better way to help you work on your issues that make you feel better about yourself if you're actually out there and helping somebody else that don't have much, and you're mentoring? Like, it gives you a sense of purpose, right? But instead of them saying like, yeah, we'd love to do this, like, yeah, this would be a great idea, and maybe that's something I need to do. Maybe I need to email them back and say, hey, this is what I'm really trying to do. I'm trying to give people that battle with mental health issues, that have anxiety and depression and all this different stuff, I want to give them a purpose. So I want to send them to you guys for maybe there should be some volunteers, right? What better way? But instead I got, thank you for reaching out. regarding an interview on your podcast. We are grateful for the invitation. However, at this time, we're not able to complete an interview. All right, great. But I'm going to ask them, like, well, all right. And they may not have time. Maybe they got a lot of shit going on right now. Maybe they got like fundraisers and all that kind of, but that is some shit I want to know about. Like, I'm going to email them back and ask them, like, hey, friggin', do you have any fundraisers, or do you have any, volunteer programs, or what is it? How do I send people to you to get you people that can help these kids out here? All right. Again, if they ever hear this, I'm not bashing you. Maybe they don't have the time. Maybe they don't even know me. Maybe that's like, oh, well, we've never heard of this guy. We've never heard of his podcast. We don't know what he's trying to do. So we don't want to work with somebody we don't know. But I want to say on October 3rd, 2022, when this does start blowing up, and I do start getting a lot of nonprofits and organizations in here to deal with mental health and all this, and my name, friggin' gets out there a lot, and they finally start hearing about me. Let's see, just like J.K. Rowling, let's see who comes to who, and then let's see if they actually want to work with me or not. So this is not a loss. This is not a loss at all, and I'm not taking it that way. Again, I've got 2 yeses so far, and I'm pretty sure I have a third. Me and her just have not fully sat down and talked, because we got other things we want to talk about. But I'm pretty sure I got a third. So, and I'm sorry. I know I actually have 4. I know I have 4. I got 2 confirmation, 2 yeses, and I know that the other 2, that all they were doing was waiting on the email from me and the questionnaire and stuff. So there's 4 to 1, like 4 to fucking 1. I got told no once. Luckily, I got told no 4 times, or I got told yes 4 times before I got told that no. But how long have I been doing this? For a couple months now. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of no's. My point in all this and bringing this up, guys, is that you need to learn to understand. Don't let that no stop you. That no that somebody gives you, friggin', when you're trying to chase a dream and you're trying to catch when you're trying to catch your dreams and when you're trying to get out there to do your goals and your ideas, don't let that no stop you. Make that no work for you and drive you more, because you're eventually going to get a yes. Eventually, somebody's going to fucking say, yeah, I want to work with you, or yeah, let's give you a shot, or this and that. It may take 10 times, it may take 50, it may take 100, it may take a fucking 1,000 times. You're saying 1,000 times is, to be rejected is and be told no, and to fail 1,000 times is too much, right? Fucking who was the guy that invented the light bulb? Wasn't that Thomas Edison? Thomas Edison? Ederson. I can't fucking talk today. Thomas Edison, right? He invented the fucking light bulb, and it took him like 1,000 times to invent the light bulb. 999 times he failed, but did not give up. 999 times. Like, I tell you what, that motherfucker right there is dead fucking serious about shit, because I don't know if I could be told 1,000 times no. Like, that would hurt. 900 or 1,000 times, that would fucking hurt. Or if I was trying to do something and I failed 1,000 times, that would fucking hurt a lot. Like, holy shit. But after 999 times of failing, that 1,000th time, he finally fucking got the light bulb. He invented it. Finally worked. He would have gave up anywhere in between there. If he would have gave up the 10th time, the 100th time, the 500th time, the 999th fucking time, if he would have given up, we would have never had the light bulb, or somebody else would have invented it. I'm sure somebody would have fucking come along with the damn shit. But because he never gave up, we have lights. We have lights. Fucking lights are great. I like lights. Fucking, I know I wear sunglasses fucking all the damn time outside, but inside lights are great. I don't want to be walking around with a fucking candlestick and fucking, a lantern and shit like that. So thanks, Thomas Edison, for never giving the fuck up. And thanks, J.K. Rowling, because I am a huge Harry Potter fan. That is actually one of me and my family's kids is biggest fucking thing that we love doing. You know, freaking ever since they were young, that was one of the things that we always sat down and did, like probably every maybe 3-4 months. I sat down and had a Harry Potter weekend. And it was like, I don't fucking feel like doing shit. I don't feel like fucking doing anything. You know, I don't feel like taking you kids anywhere. I don't feel like doing shit. So let's have some family time. Let's sit down from Friday to Sunday and do nothing but watch fucking Harry Potter. The movies. Just watch Harry Potter. From Friday to Sunday. That's all we would do. We'd sit down as a family. I'd go buy them fucking junk food, pizza, pop, fucking everything. And they were 9 times out of 10, they were fucking quiet. We watched the movie, and we've done this. I mean, my oldest son is 16 years old. 16. Out of the Marine Corps, he was 4 going around 5. So after that, me and him, right? They're somewhere around there. Can't remember. Yeah, because Harry Potter came out, you know, way before fucking that. We would sit down and have that. So 10 years, probably 10 years that we'd sit there and do this. And it's funny because we don't actually get through all of them. I still think that my 16-year-old son, I don't think he's actually seen the last one because they always fucking fall asleep. Like they always go to sleep and then fucking, you know, and then, you know, we do it, you know, every time we do it, we always start over. Like I refuse to be like, hey, you know, fuck, we watched this one last time, and then 5-6 months later, now we're gonna watch this. Eventually, I hope we fucking get through all of them, but that might take a week. Who fucking knows? So, but yeah, thank you, J.K. Rowling, for not giving up those 12 fucking times, because that is a great fucking memory with me and my kids that I have. All right, I'm gonna check the comments real quick. I need to say, if you have a question or a comment while I'm live that you want to make sure I see, put them in all caps for me, please, so it makes it easier to go through. And then once you advertise, get the word out, was about that child. Oh, because of that child, no one, then they have a big brother, big sister. Okay, so somebody's commenting, talking about the big brother, big sister thing. Especially because he's an only child. It's a great program. Yeah, it's a great program. Like I said, I don't want nobody thinking that I'm knocking them or that I'm upset, that I'm pissed off, or I'm saying, oh, fuck them, you know, friggin' boycott them, don't fucking, you know, go and support them. No, fuck that. It's not about them. It's about the kids. And they just may very well be fucking busy right now. Who knows what they got going on? You know, Halloween's coming up. Maybe they've got some big event they're trying to plan right now, and maybe and then you got fucking Thanksgiving and you got Christmas, and maybe I just fucking, you know, come at them at the wrong time. Maybe the best time would have come at them at some other time. I'm going to ask though, because you don't ever know if you don't ask. I'm not going to just leave this email as it is. I'm going to thank them for their time and their consideration, and then I'm going to, you know, kind of explain a little bit more what I want to do, and if they have any information they want to give me to send out to people, and, you know, events, or, you know, how to sign up or whatever, I'm still going to support them, because it's not about them and it's not about my feelings. It's not about, you know, me being pissed off that they didn't want to fucking do this. It's about the kids. It's about these kids that are out there that don't have nobody else and they need mentors in their life. So, you know, please don't think that I'm bashing them in any way, because I'm not. I'm actually, I will thank them and tell them, thank you for being my first no. With those little snack totes you got them last year, full of junk. Yeah. Oh yeah. We'd go all out. So, all right. And there's one more topic. I know I'm already at 54 minutes. I don't know how quick I'll go through this one, but it's not gonna be that long. I'll probably do another live on this one. I love these little banners. Because it actually it reminds me when I sit down, and just let you know, this whole slide thing that I did, this whole thing right here, I did this probably for about an hour before I got onto live, and I had to put all that together. The only reason, like, this is kind of where it gets complicated. I had to make slides to do that. That way I could keep them up, because I tried doing it, you know, friggin' just sharing my screen or sharing a tab or something like that. And so I was just going to bounce through them. Well, then every time I'd click on a new screen, I'd find one. Okay. I'd open up a new tab, and then I'd be like, oh, you know, friggin' okay. All right. You know, I like that one. I'm going to keep that one on that tab. Well, then I'd open up a new tab. Well, then when I went back to, all right, I'm going to use this one and I'm ready to start. Well, it fucking somehow refreshed and went all the way back up the fucking group page. So it was like, all right, you know, this ain't a good idea, because I'm going to lose shit and I'm not going to spend all this time trying to fucking find shit. But anyway, so, you know, I'm learning, you know, I sat for almost an hour trying to figure this, you know, this out and putting this together. Like I said, I'm not always going to do, you know, that many slides, but I liked the ones that I found. Let's see. Yep. All right. But yeah, I like these banners. It keeps me, it reminds me, you know, friggin' what I wanted to talk about, and I can create them and stuff. And I can also find Yana. Let's see, where's the one? Oh, okay, the lead in the pack. I already put that one up there. So I can make stuff scroll on the bottom of it. You know, you got the, this one banner says, second topic of the live, keep learning and keep growing. And then underneath that, I'm saying this out loud because I know you can see it in the video, but I'm saying it out loud for the podcast listeners that's just listening to auto. But has a banner at the top, second topic of the live, keep learning and keep growing. And then it also says find Yanas Wolf Pack, and it's scrolling like kind of like the news media does at the bottom of their screen when you're watching TV. Find Yanas. I'm gonna plug that again, all right? Because maybe you didn't hear me the first time. Find Yanas Wolf Pack on podcasts, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok by searching for Yanas Wolf Pack on all those. All right. And you can also email me at the same yanaswolfpack@gmail.com. Yana is spelled Yanas. Yanas. No apostrophe, no fucking, you know, nothing like that. Yanas Wolf Pack. So, and you can always find them in the descriptions of the podcast, the YouTube. Haven't figured out how to do that in TikTok yet. You can also find it in the Facebook group if you're trying to find the TikTok and YouTube channel and podcast. I try to upload this instead of a live. I actually try to upload the video YouTube version back into the group so it's easier and you can scroll through and all that different shit, right? So if you don't catch me live, then it's a great thing to do, because then after the live and after I upload the video from YouTube on here, you get the intro song, you get the outro song, you get all the descriptions that I put into the post. You get it all. You get all the links, everything. So the second, all right, now on to the second topic. Keep learning and keep growing, guys. Everything I just told you about, like, you know, about doing the email. If you noticed, I'm not disheartened by it. I'm not friggin', you know, upset. I'm not pissed off. I'm not friggin', you know, going to hold a grudge. I'm not, you know, fucking going to let this stop me. I'm not going to slash 3 tires just because I got one flat. I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm learning. This is something new to me. You know, fucking, I've never sent emails to organizations and people. Maybe it was too long. Maybe I talked the wrong way. Maybe I don't know. Like, I didn't cuss in those. Like, I didn't. I thought I sounded as professional as I could be. Maybe I need to learn to be more professional. Maybe I need to, you know, shorten the email. I don't know, but I'm going to ask this person, hey, can I get a little bit of feedback? You know, what do you mean that you don't have time right now? Like, is there a better time I can get a hold of you? Is there something that we could sit down for, maybe a later date that we can add? You know, it don't have to be right here, right now. We could do it, you know, fucking 5-6 months from now. You let me know what's best for you, but I want to get people. You know, I also want the information. Like, I'm learning so I could grow. This one, you know, maybe hopefully some constructive criticism that they give me, I can use it in my further emails. and I can learn from it and I can grow from it and I can, eventually to where I get it so down pat. It's like, all right, this is what attracts the person in the email. This is what gets the interviews. This is what does this. And I put it in there, and that way it just keeps going. Because like I said, I don't want this just for Ohio or just for my local town. I want this fucking all over across the United States. This is what I eventually want to turn this into, because we have people that listen to us in Texas and Michigan and California, Washington, D.C. Can't remember the other ones right now. But, and we have them in Australia and China and India, and France and Germany. Get my point? I'm just not concentrating on the ones in Ohio. I like to start with the ones in Ohio because the group members and the people that are in Ohio know, friggin' they can go to the ones in Ohio. But that's not going to stop me from doing some in Texas or California or whatever. There are a shit ton just in Ohio. And when I say a shit ton, there really is a fucking lot of nonprofits and resources and services that you can get. And it's not just going to be with mental health. Like I want to do like things with like food banks, clothing banks, places that, may be able to help you get, help you with your bills, friggin' maybe help you, with other things. I want to bring more awareness to the people that are actually out here doing these things and get this stuff to the people that needs them. Because if you don't know about them, if I don't know about them, maybe you do know about some of these. But if I don't fucking know about them, I've never heard about them, then I almost guarantee you fucking there's a lot more people out there that don't know about them. I was even told that by these nonprofits. I was even told that very thing, that the people don't know about us by these nonprofits and organizations. So I'm going to fill this gap. We're going to get this done. Now, to go on with keep learning and keep growing. Don't give up on your dream just because you get a no, or just because you get a setback, or just, remember, as Eric Thomas says, a setback ain't nothing but setting you up for a comeback, for a stronger comeback, right? So this weekend, I'm excited about this dude that I found on TikTok. His name, and I'm going to butcher it. His name is Vin Zhang. It's like G-I-N-G. Vin Zhang. He is a communication specialist speaker. That's what he does. He teaches people how to speak better at speaking conferences and communicate better and this and that. I've actually, so give me some feedback. I'd love some feedback. I actually have been trying to implement some of the things that I've already learned from him in this one. Now, one of the things that I'd really like to fucking stop doing is saying the and the ums and the ands and all the filler words, right? I'd really like to stop doing that. And see how many times I fucking do it. Like even I get fucking aggravated and annoyed by it. It's a lot. A lot of people don't realize that. One of the things that he's taught me so far from the TikToks and stuff that I've learned is to start speaking slower and pausing for dramatic effect and all that kind of shit. And people can more or less, what's the word I'm looking for? More or less soak in the information that you're trying to give. So I've tried implementing some of these things into this live feed. I didn't do a whole lot better. See, there's the fucking again. But I didn't, do it like he said, but I'm just learning. I just found this guy over the weekend. I'm continuing to research, even though I've been doing this for 4 years, even though that I've been getting my name out there, even though that I know a lot of different things to do with mental health even though, I've listened to a lot of different speakers and taken notes and kind of tried to go based off of how they do things, I'm still out there researching. I'm still out there learning. I can always get better. I know I'm not the greatest fucking speaker. I know I'm not the greatest podcaster. I know I'm not all this, fucking shit. But I'm learning and I'm growing. Why am I not the greatest at most of this shit? Is because I'm still doing it and I'm still learning how to even do the shit. It's that simple. Like, I just started in the last couple weeks doing this live streaming off of StreamYard and be able to put banners and put in fucking slideshows and share my screen and do all this different stuff, right? And that's more or less for, for you guys, coming up with the leaders of the pack, doing pack member contributions. I just had that idea fucking today. Like, I done it a few times before where I just read off memes and I called it, well, Rooster says, and, this and that, which I, still want to implement, but I'm trying to figure out more how to do that. But my main source is the people that are in the group that I want to shout out that are contributing to the group. Because it's not just me in there posting things. It's not just me, giving advice, and it's not just me in there. There are 122 other pack members in this group right now that are active. I'd say about a good 20 of them are really active. A good 10 of them probably post on a constant basis. So hopefully, if I start doing this a little bit and I start saying, hey, this pack member made this contribution to the group, and this is what they posted. Basically thanking them, give them a shout out, and letting them know that what they're doing is appreciated and may help somebody else. For the podcast listeners that aren't in the group, it may help one of the podcast listeners out there. Friggin' you'll never know. I gotta take a drink. My mouth is getting dry. So that's where I came, and I just had that thought this morning, and that's what I, that's what I named it. Leading the pack, pack members. I'm gonna put that little banner back up. Leading the pack, pack member contributions. I want to let you guys know. Hopefully that may do a little bit of reverse psychology, and that will get more people into posting more and commenting more and getting them more active in the group. If it's like, hey, this guy's out here fucking, he said this over here, and basically, like, he gave them a shout out. And when you thank people contributing to something that you actually built, and it's not just you, and you give them a shout out, and you thank them for taking their time and their energy for doing something, you get a lot better response from people. You get a lot better response. What's the saying? You attract more flies with honey than you do shit. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. Like, I want people out there to know, hey, these certain group members post a lot, and I appreciate that so much that that they keep this group going, and they think of this group and these people in this group so much that when they see something on Facebook and they're like, oh, this could really help somebody, or oh, this this resonated with me, maybe it might resonate with somebody else. The contributions that everybody is putting into this group, I want to make sure they know. And I'm just now I'm not learning this, but I'm just now using this, and had this idea form in my head, like, hey, maybe you should start doing this more often. Maybe you should start, letting them know and thanking them, right? I'm learning and growing. And that's what I'm getting at. The guy that I, found this weekend is like, he is definitely going to make my speaking career even better. Even better. I actually, so this was something I told you guys a long time ago, right? Make these social medias work for you. Make them work for you. The Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, fucking all this shit, right? Make them work for you. And so far, my girlfriend listened to this because she's planning on going back to school for a few things, and she wants to go, learn some stuff, and she wants to create her own business that she's coming up with. So the thing that I had said and to do was take your TikTok. So if you got an idea, or instead of scrolling mindlessly and watching these fucking people on here that do these stupid little dances and fucking whatever else they come up with, like, oh my god, the fucking content that people post that are just unbelievably stupid. It's so bad. Like, that's one of the reasons why I stayed away from TikTok for so fucking long. I know TikTok has been around for a while, but it was like, I don't want nothing to do with that because people are just fucking retarded. And the shit that they post is just fucking dumb. And literally, you're sitting there losing brain cells for the dumb shit people fucking post. And then I found out after I downloaded TikTok that you could hold down on that TikTok of whatever's on your screen instead of just liking it, to where if you like it, it shows you more of that certain, topic or whatever it is. If you hold down on the screen of that TikTok, a little white box pops up and has like a few fucking other things, but it also has the option that says not interested. Not interested. If you click that fucking right there, it'll also pop up another box and says, okay, basically, we won't show you things to do with that anymore. And then if you go in the search bar and you put in mental health, anxiety, business, speaking, communication, whatever the fuck you want, cooking, podcasting, reading, fucking whatever the hell you want, and you go through and you start liking more of those videos and you start following more of those TikTokers that are actually in the areas that you want, that's what TikTok will start showing you more often. I went and made a complete, because it didn't register in my brain. I didn't think about this. So I was still stuck on the mental health aspect, right? I was still stuck on the, like, the moto videos and, all this different stuff. The pump me up kind of stuff, the moto videos, basically. I was still stuck on that. So I have 3 different TikToks now. I have one for my regular TikTok, which is just, I don't even know, because I don't ever log on. I think that was the very first TikTok account I made when I downloaded TikTok. And I don't ever hardly log into that one, because that one probably has all the stupid shit on there. But once I found out the not interested shit and I could make TikTok work for me, I went and created a different one for Yanas Wolf Pack. And that's where I started putting TikToks on for myself. And then I went through, and it was all I want to fucking see is motivational speakers. And if it had nothing to do with motivational speakers or quotes or something that could help me with my mental health, I don't want to fucking hear it. Nope. Don't want to fucking hear it. And I would reject them every fucking time. Not interested, not interested, not interested. You got to do this for a while. And you got to search for what you actually are interested in. You got to search for, that stuff, and you got to go through and you got to follow those people. And then eventually TikTok gets the fucking hint after a couple days. And it's like, okay, this person wants to see this. What I did not think in my little brain, what I did not think about doing was looking up things of how to make me a better speaker. Never registered in my brain. How to become a better speaker. So on my one TikTok that I listen to motivational speakers and this and that, I come across this Vin Jane guy. I liked him so fucking much. Because what I normally do, I don't just because somebody posts one motivational thing, no, I don't just follow them. I actually go into their profile and then I look to see what else the fuck they got on there, because they could have posted that one thing, and then if I followed that person, then they get you with the fucking dancing and other things. I go in there and I actually look in their profile. What else do you post? And if they post constantly about motivational stuff and health and this and that advice, blah blah, I follow then I followed them. Now, I went and created another TikTok account just for stuff on how to teach me to become a better speaker, just to show me and give me tips and advice on my speaking career, because that's what I want to do, right? Well, how am I supposed to do that if I don't learn and grow? If I don't learn other tips and tricks and get advice from speakers that are out there doing this, how do I learn and grow? Yes, I think I've become pretty decent. There's always room for, I'm not going to say I am the best, because I definitely am not the best. You hear me say all the time, ums and uhs and this and that, and I squirrel and I fuck around and friggin' all this shit. But if you listen to this live, there's sometimes I talk really fast and I'm going like this and I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get this idea. I'm trying to talk about this, blah, blah, blah. But I also try to sit here, calm down a little bit. I've been taking breaths to stop me. That's why I put in that one, that we're going to go back to that slide real quick. Where is it? Yep, see? Sometimes the best thing you can do is not think, not wonder, not imagine, and not obsess. Just breathe and have faith that everything will work out for the best. One of the things that this Vin Jang guy recommends is that you take a breath. When you get to talking too fast and you're all excited and fucking your anxiety is ramping up and you're nervous as fuck, just breathe. Makes you focus a little bit. Makes you slow down. Makes you think. So there's things that I'm already learning that is definitely, I think, already making me better. I still need practice. I still need to work. I still need to fucking, to implement the shit. If you heard me throughout this whole live, there's times I've talked really fast, and there's times that I used and like and used filler words. But I'm still trying. I'm still learning. Eventually, hopefully, and I'm still pausing. Did you listen to me talk really fast right here, and listen to me, friggin' talk about this and talk about that, and then about this mental health, and your anxiety's going up, and you're so amped up, and this and that. Did you really catch a whole lot of what I just said? Or were verses right now where I can sit here and be like, look, this is how it's going. This is how I'm talking. Friggin', I want you to understand this point. I'm taking pauses. I'm talking slower. So that's some things that I've learned. That's some things that I have learned, just by over this weekend. Friggin', I legit thought like, oh, if I sit here and I talk like this and I'm not fast and I'm not getting out all the information and I'm not, friggin' trying to get all this information out in under an hour or during a certain time, that people ain't going to like it. I got to talk fast. I got to get everything else what I want to say, because it's so fucking important that everything that I get, but if I just take a little bit of time, because he does explain, there are certain times you need to talk fast and be excited, and being amped up. And yeah, you do talk fast. And then there's sometimes you need to talk slowly. You need to be calmly. You don't need to scream and holler all the time like I normally do. But you can, use a calmer voice. Use your hands. Talk more. Don't just sit in one spot. Look. Make eye contact. I learned a lot of shit over this weekend. And I went and made a new TikTok account. I still have the other two, but I went and made a new TikTok account just for speaking. My girlfriend took the same advice, and She went in there and made her TikTok work for her. Now it just only brings up the stuff that she wants to do and the stuff she's going to go to school for and start a business in. It brings up and teaches her this stuff and talks about this stuff. I highly recommend you doing it too. All right, guys, you keep growing and learning, or keep learning and growing. Like, I wanted to really get in that because I really wanted to tell you, like, even I'm out there still trying. Say the Wolf Pack's name again. Why do I need to say the Wolf Pack's name again? Who's fucking with me? Yana? Okay, Stacy. Why you want me to say the Wolf Pack's name again? Hey, I can also do this too. I can also bring your question. Oh no, do I gotta take the banner off? No, I show it. There we go. Okay. To say the Wolf Pack's name again, it's Yana. Yanas. Yana. Yana's Wolf Pack. Which stands for You Are Not Alone. It's an acronym, shortened version for You Are Not Alone. Let me see, make sure. Yeah. All right. TikTok is something else. It is. TikTok is something else. Like, it definitely, holy fucking shit. Like, I'm telling you. It's there's a lot of dumb shit on there and a lot of shit that just makes me she meant for TikTok. It makes me really, really wonder about society and where the future of this world is going to go, because my God, the things people will do just for a like or just for some attention. Like, holy shit. It's bad. They're all bad. Like, you're all killing your fucking. And I also heard somebody say that TikTok is fucking people up by shortening their attention span. Like, it's legit giving the world less of attention span. Because with TikTok, now they did move TikTok to, like, you can put 10-minute videos up there. Oh, okay. So Stacy said when you say it, it's coming up with a G, not a Y. Oh, so in the are you talking about in the captions or the whatever the hell those are? Not the captions, the fucking subtitles. Yana. It should be Becky, pay attention to the screen. That's moving when he talks. So okay. Wait. The screen that's moving when I talk. Oh, so okay. You are talking about the subtitles that's coming up. Yeah, that's fucking good old Facebook that can't get shit right at all. But all right, what was I saying? I gotta go back and think about what I was saying. What in the fuck was I just talking about before that? Okay, all right, I lost my thought. I ain't gonna stay here. I'm gonna been on here for an hour and 24 minutes. Definitely make TikTok work for you. Make TikTok work for you. Make these social medias. You can do the same thing with fucking Facebook. You can go through in Facebook and pick up. It's like the first. You pick out 25 things or 20 things that you can actually have pop up in your newsfeed first. Before you see all the dumb shit, before you see, people's pictures of their fucking food and their cry fucking baby stories and all that, you can go through and you can make Facebook show you in your newsfeed the pages that you like, the groups that you follow. I think you can pick like 20, 25. I think I'm going to do a tutorial. I'm going to try my first fucking tutorial. And I'm going to do that one time and actually show you guys, like, Ed, this is what I'm talking about, because I don't remember the steps of how to do it and how I did it. But you can always Google it. Google is your fucking friend, right? Like, stop using the internet for what the fuck it's not supposed to be and to actually learn instead of looking up picture of cats and other dumb shit and dances. Dumbass dances. It's not even dances. It's fucking dumb dances. But make this shit work for you. I've done that forever in fucking YouTube. Like I've always used YouTube for that. Like what I want to learn. I don't give a fuck about what these people are doing over here. Like I search for what the fuck I want to learn. So yeah, try it, guys. Like I suggest going to making, yourself a TikTok and doing that. But that's what I was talking about. Yeah, they're saying, people are starting to say like it's fucking up our attention spans. Like you got the attention span now of fucking goldfish. Like you can 5 seconds and it's okay, on to the next video. All right, I didn't like that. Like if it ain't the first 5 seconds, if it don't capture you, then you're on to the next video. And that video may have had that TikTok may have had some great information in it, but nope, don't interest me. Nope, don't interest me. And you keep scrolling. What I find ironically funny though is that you'll sit there and watch the dumbest fucking people do the dumbest things and do the dumbest dances and just legit do dumb things for fucking attention and likes. Like you can I'm gonna tell you again, because this may be a great business idea for somebody, but you got to get 1,000 followers on TikTok to start doing lives. And I want to get to that so I can start putting lives on TikTok too. But you can actually get paid to not sleep. Because I scroll across, TikTok when I first started, and there's these people on there that would have this banner up there and would say, like, if you donate this or you give them a gift or something, it's basically you go buy these gifts, and these gifts like represent amount of money for whatever. Like a rose is worth this much, a gift box is worth this much, all these different little symbols. You can fucking do this, right? You can do this. And so these people put up this banner, and basically it says like, hey, if you gift me a rose and it'll make this sound, keep me awake. Let me not sleep. So then you sit there the whole fucking time while you're trying to sleep, and people are trying to keep you awake, and they're giving you money to keep you the fuck awake. Most of these people that are probably doing this are insomniacs or don't sleep fucking that well at night anyway. So they're like, somebody come out and was like, you know what? If I did this, I could make money, and even though I can't sleep anyway. Yeah, some annoying ass fucking sounds that they make. They got all kinds of sounds that you can put on there. But it's like these people are legit making money for not being able to sleep probably anyway. And people are on there thinking that they're keeping them awake when this person could have fucking sleep anyway. Like, come the fuck on. If those people can fucking make money, that might be a good idea. If you can't sleep at night, now I don't know how you get 1,000 followers on fucking TikTok. I'm trying. I'm not one of those like, oh, if you do this, and I'm not falling for any of these motherfuckers that, like, oh, you do this and you do that, and you pay me $900 and I'll show you how to get TikTok followers. Fuck you. I'll do it my damn self, or I'll never fucking do it. It ain't that fucking important to me to get on fucking TikTok. But anyways, all right, guys. I went for an hour and a half today. Hope you all got something out of it. I know like the first bit probably took me 22 minutes, and the rest of it took me this long. So really, I only went an hour, but I liked the first bit. Give me some feedback in the comments. Tell me, podcast listeners, email me, freaking at or Yanas Wolf Pack at gmail.com. Again, Yana is spelled YANAS. Wolfpack at gmail.com. Send me some questions, some suggestions, send me a fuck you for all I care. Just send me something. Friggin' send me something. Let me know people are actually listening. Send me fuck you. I hate you. I can't stand listening to you. You fucking get on my nerves. Whatever you want to send me, just send it to me. But with that, I'm going to get off here. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Yeah, that's all I got. Always remember two things, you guys. You're stronger than what you think, and not alone. Peace. So I wanted to let you guys know we do have a TikTok now. Not very many videos in that one. I'm still learning TikTok. We also have a YouTube channel. We would love to have you in the private Facebook support group if you wanted to come join us. Just go into the description. I don't know if people know this or not, but go into the description and follow all the links that are in the description so you can find us on other channels. But I want to start asking people to say, hey, if you can, please go support me on Patreon. The link is in the description also. And I'm not asking for much. You know, if I've resonated with you, if I've helped you in any way, if you enjoy listening to this content, if you appreciate all the time and energy and everything that I put into this, please, go support me on Patreon. The subscriptions ain't much. $5, $10, $15, $20. That's each, one, and it's per month. Per month. If not, if you can't afford that, I totally understand with these times right now. I really do. If you can't afford that, I truly understand. But another way you can help support me is just by sending me some questions, sending me some suggestions, sending me some comments, whatever. Email me at yanaswolfpack@gmail.com, which that's in the description too. So, you can find all of this info wherever else we are in the description. But just shoot me a message and say, hey, in this one episode, you really helped me. Hey, and in this one episode, it really resonated with me. Or, hey, I got a question, or whatever it is. Give me some feedback, please. I want to make these shows about you and what you're going through and to help you. I can only talk about the stuff I go through and the stuff I've been through for so long. I'm trying to make the podcast and stuff better. I'm trying to, learn more different things. But, unfortunately, that takes time, takes money. I'm paying for editing videos. I'm going out here and putting, friggin' shoes on the ground. Takes time to do, these interviews that I'm about to start coming up with, hopefully within the next month. It just takes time. I put a lot of time, a lot of energy in this. I just appreciate it. If you went and, signed up for Patreon, whatever subscription you want, let me sit down with you, try to figure out some ways we can help you one-on-one personally. Some video chats, some phone calls, whatever it may be that you sign up for. So with that, again, I hope you all have a great and amazing day. I hope life brings you whatever you want. And remember, make the rest of your life the best of your life. Always remember two things. You're stronger than what you think, and you're not alone. Peace.
When I was just a young buck, mama always told me, son, keep your head up. I started hustling in the street cause I was fed up. At the age of 13, just trying to get my bread up. Didn't know my father, he was murdered in cold blood. That's why I have no remorse and never show no love. Hoping I piss you off, I really give two fucks. Burning my old bridges, trying to find me a new plug. And knowing that I needed to change, always taking from people who probably needed the same. But I was deep in the game and running deep with my gang. And if our pockets was low, then we was peeping your chain. Boy, gotta come up somehow. Instead of running these streets from sun up to sundown, I gotta change my mindset. It ain't no wondering why now that it wasn't my time yet. And why we gotta learn the hard way, doing things that we know we ain't supposed to. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep the devil on my back to get to where I'm going to. I can never get enough of that tough love. When push comes to shove, you can kick me while I'm down, but I'm gonna get back up. Never get enough of that tough love. When push comes to shove, you can kick me while I'm down, but I'm gonna get back up. Ha! What did you do? This is what I did. Yeah, I follow through with the plans. Washing my hands, I'm through with chasing these bands. Found hope, put down dope, becoming a man. Picking up the number 2 and letting go of the grams. I never thought that I could make it this far, to eating caviar from stealing stereos from your car. You'd be a fool not to change and try and better yourself. Better quit while you ahead, don't get ahead of yourself. And in truth, you'll find peace and find me blowing on pine trees, trying to fill up a dime piece. No more popping my 9-piece or stopping the grind streets. Don't take life for granted, cause boy, you know your time's least. And life is what you make it. Better take the music that you dance to and face it. So next time a hater says you can't make it, let that be your motivation to show them that you was destined for greatness. And why we gotta learn the hard way, doing things that we know we ain't supposed to. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep the devil on my back, to get to where I'm going to. I can never get enough of that tough love. When push comes to shove, you can kick me while I'm down, but I'm gonna get back up. Never get enough of that tough love. When push comes to shove, you can kick me while I'm down, but I'm gonna get back up. You see, change is inevitable, so it's never too late to make a difference as an individual. Cause we gotta do that to become better as a whole. All for one, and one for all. And why we gotta learn the hard way, doing things that we know we ain't supposed to. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep the devil on my back, to get to where I'm going to. I can never get enough of that tough love. When push comes to shove, you can kick me while I'm down, but I'm gonna get back up. Never get enough of that tough love. When push comes to shove, you can kick me while I'm down, but I'm gonna get back up.